Welcome back. We now move on with the dailies. In the headlines, we get to have a quick look at what the dailies have for us this morning. I start you off with the Daily Nation. Quite a number of stories have been captured on the front page today. Let me start you off with one interesting piece here on the header concerning members of parliament who did receive some irregular payouts over a period of 26 months. Now, this story goes back to a decision that was upheld by the Court of Appeal last year, where the SRC went to court to petition some allowances, that is accommodation and house allowances, that were issued to members of parliament over a period of 26 months that wasn't approved by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. Now, this decision was upheld, and the employer of the members of parliament, that is the Parliamentary Service Commission, was tasked, or rather ordered, to recover a total of 460 million Kenya shillings in allowances that were issued to members of parliament. Each of these MPs received a total of 6.5 million Kenya shillings. Now, the court gave the order for the PSC to recover this money, and according to the clerk of the National Assembly, Michael Sailai, yesterday he confirmed that they have fully complied with the court order and recovered the 460 million Kenya shillings. He confirmed this, saying that they have been deducting between 169,000 to 172,000 from each member's salary each month for the past since over the past year to recover this full amount. And they did say that it did have some consequences on some members of parliament, because some actually were receiving negative pay slips due to other financial commitments they had. Others said that this dealt a major blow to them in regards to their political future, as some were looking for re-election or seeking other political seats. So that, as far as that goes, 460 million Kenya shillings has been recovered. More details will be coming up in not too long. Elsewhere, still looking at the courts, another court throws away petition against Nairobi Senator's bid. This is in regards to a judgment that was delivered yesterday, where the High Court dismissed a petition to disqualify Senator Johnson Sakaja from running for governorship in the city on the validity of his degree due to the lack of evidence. Details of that will be coming up in a bit. Now, still linked to this conversation around the governorship race here in the city, Sakaja and Igathe Dual ignored the real issues. This is a piece that has been covered here on this particular daily, looking at different angles that different political pundits have to say in regards to that debate that happened a couple of nights ago, saying that it was mostly a personality smearing contest as opposed to looking at the real issues that affect Nairobi County, given they were now addressing some of these concerns around Nairobi City, from service delivery, issues concerning water shortages, garbage, sewage, among many other concerns. Those were issues that were addressed towards the tail end of that debate. But for the biggest chunk of that debate, they say they were just smearing each other's personality, which was a rather sad state. Now, coming to the main read on the front page of the Daily Nation, Uhuru's words, "I was soft, but Karua will jail all the thieves and corrupt officials." This was a statement that was issued by the president in a city rally, where the president admitted that he chickened out on dealing with thieves and other crooks in government, but promises that Raila's running mate will do the dirty job if elected into office come next month. I will be giving you these details in just a bit, because they go on to say that this was another public attempt, rather a public attack from the president to the deputy president. And finally, a sad story, where a report that was put out by the Nairobi Metropolitan Services revealed that between the periods of March 2021 to June 2022, 5,000 women were sexually assaulted in Nairobi County alone. Now, quickly, let me just give you some figures in regards to this particular story. Here we go. So this was a report that was put out yesterday where they indicated 5,589, there were 5,589 rape survivors in the Nairobi city space, of whom 52 were infected with HIV, while 104 of them became pregnant. 336 perpetrators have been identified so far. 2,974 were put on post-exposure prophylaxis, while another 155 rape survivors were disabled. I will be getting further into this particular story in just a bit, but before we do that, maybe I can throw it over to you, Victor, to have a run through